Hello, this is Lee the Squirrel, and this time of class we're going to do Let's Try from page 28. So let's get started. Well, I chose two problems, problem number 3 and problem number 12. So problem number 3, let's see. There is 180,000 multiplied 390. So let's see how. Well, first, I wish you to remember the number of zeros, the number of zeros are equal to the number of how many skip calculating. Well, I just made up this word, but I believe you'll know what I mean. So here, there are two ways to solve this problem. One is the long way. Well, this is not okay. One is the long way. Second is the short way. So let's see, what is the long way? Well, long way is like calculating the first digit, then multiplying with the 10th digit, then at lastly multiplying the third digit, then add all of these, then the answer would be pretty much like this. This is gonna be the answer. So, but this is too long. This is very long. I just skipped it for you, and this is gonna be it's gonna be pretty much a pain. So what I'm gonna introduce is the short way. So short way works like in this. First, you count the number of zeros. And remember, number of zeros does mean you can skip calculate how many times? 5 times. So here, there's nothing before the zero. So here at the very first time, from the beginning, you can just write down 5 zeros. Write down just 5 zeros. Then you can multiply these two numbers, 18 and 39. Well, if you multiply 18 and 39, that would be 702, right? Yeah, that's right. So this is 702. So this is going to be a very short version. Well, of course I multiplied it, and I made my own fast calculation. But anyway, just by calculating this one and just counting the number of zeros, you can just simply get an answer. And how do I know? Well, let's ask the calculator. Mr. Calculator, where are you? Okay, I have a bunch of programs here. Okay. No. Cal. This game doesn't work in my computer. Anyway, just please skip it. Well, if we calculate, that'll be 4. Is that right? Yep, that's right. And 39. So that'll be, this is going to be answer. It's very easy, right? So let's go to the next problem. Problem number 12. So this, I can say the long way version, but we can skip a few. So remember, how many zeros are there? There are 4, and there's one more, so that's totally 5. But remember, in this kind of zero, there's a number that is not 0 before 0. Okay, so if there's a number before 0, like what I mean by even though there may any lots of 0, if there's just a one tricky number like 1 or 2 or whatever before that, if the zeros are between these two, we cannot add right away. We cannot there's 5 zeros like this. This is not. Do not ever do like this. Instead, we have to use a long way in the beginning. First, we should multiply from the first digit, and first digit is not a 0. So unfortunately, we have to just calculate this. So let's do it the long way. 7 multiplied 2 is 14, and 0 multiplied 7 is 0, and we should add the number 1 over here. So that's gonna make 0 plus 1 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. So Now it goes 0, another 0. 0 multiplied 7 is another 0. And 6 multiplied 7 is 42. So that is 42. You put 4 over here and 2 down here. And 4 multiplied 7 is 28. So it's 28 plus 4. So that makes 32. So we write down 32. Then here goes the trick. There is 0. Oopsie daisy. Okay, orange seems better. There's a 0 here. So what can we do? Can we just add, multiply all of these, here, everything? Well, if you want to, you're welcome. Well, we can do it. Like 1, okay, 0 multiplied 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And yeah, it's gonna be, the answer is pretty much this. Like if you multiply 2, multiply 0, there was no multiply 0, you know, it's all the same. But instead, we can just skip it. We can just skip it and just go right, calculate the 100th digit right away. Of course, considering that we should begin calculating from here. So, why did I put 6? Because 3 multiplied 2 is 6. So we begin from here. Don't forget that. Don't make a mistake with that one. So, let's continue. 3 multiplied 2 is 6. And there's another 0. And another 0. And another 0. And another 0. And then here is 6 multiplied 3. That will make 18. Okay, 18. Let me erase this. Oops. Okay, this is 18. 1 8 is 1 8. And 4 multiplied 3 is 12. So that we should add the 1 over numbers, which makes 13. So this is 13. So if we add these two, what will be the calculation? It'll be 1 4 1 2 2 0 0 6 1 4, which makes 1,412,200,614. Let's check it out with the calculator. So let's see. That is 4 zeros and 2 multiply 307. That will make, am I correct? Yes, I am correct. So that is the answer. So see ya at Let's Find Out. Have a nice day.